morning. We're about to leave for the airport to start our Colorado adventure for 2023. Got a mid-morning flight, then we should be back, or we should be into Denver around 1:30, 1:50-ish. Get some supplies, and then later on, tomorrow we'll drive down to Durango, where we'll catch the train on Sunday into the Weminuche. Denver, gonna get lunch at the Denver Central Market. The San Juans have been on my bucket list for a long time. It was our first time backpacking in Colorado. The twist for this trip was we had to take a train to get to the trailhead. In a way, I was going back to where it all began. My love for the mountains. 1999, first trip to Colorado. Made it to Durango, eating lunch. Once we got into town, we did some sightseeing and picked up our tickets at the train station for the next day's hike. Good afternoon. Here we are in Durango. Just picked up our tickets at the train station for tomorrow morning. Just cruising around town. It's been a while. 1999. Alright, just parked our cars, gonna head over to the train station to begin our Weminuche adventure. Here we are at the train station. Gonna board our packs. Beautiful morning. It's gonna be a good trip.
You just hand it up to me. So when we get to Elk Park, you'll meet me up here, I'll hand them down. That way we don't have to deal with the boxcar.
to come this way. Here we are.
All right, thank you.
The trail that way somewhere.
Okay,
If you follow the tracks and then take it left, you can kind of see it once we get closer to the end.
got it. Cool, thank you.
Yeah. Where are you guys at? Silverton. This is Silverton? Alright.
After about a 3-hour ride, we were dropped off at the Elk Park stop. My friend and I were the only ones getting off the train. Before we knew it, we were alone. Silence. It was time to start our hike. Hello? Just got off the train at Elk Park at 11:15. We're gonna make our way up the trail for the day, hoping to get at least 6 miles in. That's our goal. If we could do more, great. If not, let's just shoot for 6 today. Just follow the train tracks. We made it to the pond at the halfway point, just about 3 miles in, so gotta go at least another 3 more miles of trail. Beautiful day, good up hills, views are just getting better and better. Kind of hard to tell, but there's a moose out there, right in the center there. Moose sighting in the Weminuche San Juan Mountains. Alright, here we are at camp, night 1, just over 6 miles in. Gonna get ready for dinner, right by the river, mosquitoes are out. We got into camp by mid-afternoon. We had a nice site right next to Elk Creek. watery.
Down spot and back up.
I used to share about that.
That breaks way less things.
Yeah. Day 2 was our longest on trail. We started off the morning with a steep climb up to the divide, which was about 2.5 miles, with 2,200 feet of gain. Ooh. Good morning. Slowly making our way up to the Continental Divide. One hell of a climb. One hell of a climb. Cool morning, but steep uphills. Alright, made it to the old cabin. Have about a mile to go till we reach the divide up there. Making our way up to the Continental Divide. Just about a mile to the top. Making our way down to Kite Lake. Alright, gonna make our way up to Hunchback Pass. About a mile and a quarter to go. It should be all downhill after that. It's gonna be a long day. Alright, final push up Hunchback Pass. Oh, what a climb. Almost there. Sure is green up here in the San Juans. Alright, made it to Hunchback Pass. Gonna make our way down a bit, about 1.5 miles to the CDT junction where we'll hopefully try and get some lunch, get some food before more downhill. Beautiful day, not too hot, nice cool breeze. Okay, all right, making our way down. Pretty steep. Gotta watch your footing. Kind of slippery. For the last 10 miles, we had about a 4,000-foot descent. There were plenty of fallen trees on the trail, which made travel slower going than what we were hoping. Making our way down. About 4 or 5 miles left to go still. Long day. Long day. Less than a mile to Vallecito Bridge crossing. The sun is killing. Not a cloud in the sky. We finally made it into camp by late afternoon, but by then I was pretty tired. We ate dinner, hung our bear bags, and called it a night. Alright, tonight's campsite on the Vallecito Bridge. Completely exhausted. That's it for today. Much of my energy returned the next morning, but we had a big climb ahead of us. Our goal for the day was to finally get into the Chicago Basin. Day 3 in the Weminuche. Had a long day yesterday. Another kind of long day today. Gonna head up to Columbine Pass. About 7.25 up. Then another about 3 down into the Chicago Basin. Hopefully it's not as warm as yesterday, but we'll see how it goes. Slowly making our way up. Been about 2 1/3 miles. Not too bad right now. Some little clouds coming over. Helps provide a little shade. Let's see how today goes. Alright, finally made it to Columbine Lake. Just over 7 miles to get here. Good climb. Time for lunch. From the lake to the basin, it was about 3 miles. Since we had plenty of day left, we took an extended lunch break at the lake. We were in no hurry. Some clouds are coming in, which helped bring the temperatures down and made the view seem more epic. We had a short but steep quarter-mile up to Columbine Pass. Alright, final push to the pass. Very steep. Columbine Pass. About to head down into the Chicago Basin. Almost 3 miles to the trail junction. Then try and go down a little bit further to find a campsite to make tomorrow's hike easier. Sure is beautiful out here, out in the Weminuche. First time in San Juan as well for me. Nothing like it. From the pass, it was all downhill for the rest of the trip. Just cruising from here on out. There's an old mining cabin. Let's take a look. Made it to the junction. Just need to find a campsite. Just over 6 miles back to the Needleton train stop. Chicago Basin. Beautiful scenery. Exceeds the hype. Sure is beautiful out here in the San Juans. This year marks the 20th year of backpacking. First trip was back in 2003, so it's been about 20 years. What a way to celebrate. Oh, there's a deer over there. There he goes. Alright, gonna call it a night, get some rest, and head out tomorrow. Back to the train stop. Good night. Before we knew it, it was our last day on trail. We had about 6.5 miles down to the Needleton stop. Since it was all downhill, we were in no hurry. Morning, last day on trail, heading out of Chicago Basin, back to the Needleton train stop. Beautiful morning, not a cloud in the sky. Goodbye to Chicago Basin. One heck of a trip. Alright, we're almost out of here. Less than a mile to go to the train stop. few hours later, we saw the bridge in the distance. We were there. Our hike was done. We waited by the tracks for about 4 hours for the train back to Durango. Then we heard it. Our train. Off in the distance. Coming closer. 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 With the long train ride back to Durango, we had a lot of time to reflect on what had transpired over the last few days. We made it out safe and sound. No injuries. Our health still intact. Hundreds of photos taken. Memories to last a lifetime.